Lucky Hit is a new mechanic added to Diablo 4, and it's probably something that you haven't really taken a huge look at, but it's going to really influence not just simply one character, but all the builds we make and all the characters, because everyone gets access to Lucky Hit. It just depends on the actual skill, the actual passive, your build, all sorts of things, even your legendaries. So in this video today, we're going to drill down a little bit into Lucky Hit and how it really works and how it's going to influence your build choices going forward. Now, it's worth noting that this might change come actual launch of the game, but it's something worth to at least look at while we kind of theory craft in the next month and a half, 2 months until the game does go live. If you end up enjoying the video, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun action, and don't forget to check me out on Twitch where I stream this game and a number of other Warhammer and Warhammer 40k titles. Let's dive in here to the Lucky Hit mechanic for Diablo 4. Let's start off by going into the skill tree. So I'm going to go ahead and press A. Then there's this cool little button here. I'm going to press that. I'm going to see the entire skill tree in a larger form, much easier to navigate. So every single character will have some form of passive skill that says something like this. So this is the Necromancer. So this is Hewed Flesh. Your damage has up to a 4% chance to create a corpse at the target's location. This chance is doubled against bosses. Now, if I were to pop points into this here, I'll just pull out of course I wouldn't be able to refund that, but this is going to go up, right? I think it's 4, 8, and 12%, and that would be a 24% against bosses. This might seem that you're adding this effect into Lucky Hit, and when Lucky Hit triggers, this triggers. It's not quite how it works. So let's close this and bring up the character doll and press materials and stats, go into little I, and we're going to scroll down until we see some things. We have Lucky Hit Execute, which is when you have a chance to instantly kill something below 35% health. That's nice, but that's not really what we're looking at here. We are looking for Lucky Hit Chance Bonus. So this is going to be a bonus on top of our chance to Lucky Hit. And you're wondering, well, what the hell is our chance to Lucky Hit? Well, let's take a look at any one of our skills. It just shows us an essence cost, the skill, modifier, blah, blah, blah. We have to go into our options, go to gameplay, and then turn on advanced tooltip information. You should also conversely turn on advanced tooltip compare. It's going to help you when you do any kind of comparisons between things. Save those changes and take a look now at our skills. So now we get Lucky Hit Chance, 42% for Blight. This one gives me 42%. This one gives me 9%. So every single skill has a different Lucky Hit chance variable. And now that I've got that advanced tooltip on, I can see what that variable is when I take a look at these abilities. So what you have to look at is this, Lucky Hit, your damage has up to a 4% chance to create a corpse at the target's location. So really, how you would get that percentage is by looking at this, saying 42% and multiply it by 4, and that's roughly what it would be, right? Because Blight's Lucky Hit chance has a 42% chance of occurring. And then once Lucky Hit triggers, there is a 4% chance when Lucky Hit triggers to trigger this. So it's kind of convoluted in its description. And there's going to be some, what are they called? Legendaries that then have an additional Lucky Hit ability. Lucky Hit. When you hit a crowd control enemy, there is up to a 30% chance for that crowd control effect to spread to another unaffected enemy. So once we actually take a look at the 42% to hit with Blight, okay, we got a Lucky Hit. Well, now it's a 30% chance for us to have this crowd control jump to another unaffected crowd controlled enemy. So Lucky Hit is a brand new mechanic here, and it's something you really do need to look at hard to get an understanding of how it's going to influence your character. Let's bring up the ability thing again, and let's make this much larger. I'm now going to bring up keyword search, and we're going to click on Lucky Hit. If you've not used the keyword search, it's huge because this allows you to maybe focus on specific things from all of your skills. Another example here is if I'm playing the Sorcerer and I want to maybe focus on a crackling energy build, or if you've watched Fectrolife's video on the Poison Werewolf, he looked at probably the keyword for poison or the keyword for crackling energy on the Sorcerer. These are really cool ways that you can get a real quick drill down on your skills for your character. Okay, so this is going to give me a Lucky Hit capability. But then I see over here that these also have Lucky Hit. Enemies, while affected with Decrepify, have up to a 10% chance to stun them. Another one here. Enemies hit while affected with drop probably have a 15% chance to reduce your active cooldowns. So you're not adding an effect onto a lucky hit being done. It is a percentage chance of these effects occurring when a lucky hit happens. And in my brain, I had originally read this as, oh cool, lucky hit now has these ton of cascading effects. It's no. You are opening up the door to a ton of other effects potentially happening based off of their percentage chance. And increasing your lucky hit bonus chance is how you're going to also increase all these things going off. Here's another one. Darkness skills have up to a 15% chance to stun. This is going to help out with my blood spells. I think there's one for, oh, there's none for bone. But really take a look at these for all of your characters, because they're all going to be different. All the builds are going to really kind of, I think, eventually fall into these once we understand a little bit more of how lucky hit actually works from a number crunching standpoint. I mean, I don't really know. I'm just taking a look at this and getting an idea and a sense for it and how it actually triggers on the enemies I fight. So take a look at your legendaries, take a look at your character and get, okay, I mean, I think I only have one legendary for, yeah, I think I only have one legendary that's going to help me out here. Yeah, it's just simply this one. Let's double check. Yeah. So this, I think, might be too rare for you. You know, might be too... It seems on it, if you look at it without the lucky hit portion, oh, that 30% chance for that to happen. Well, realistically, it's 30% of 42, right? Well, not of 42. Of 42% chance that Blight triggers and a 30% chance that this triggers. So it's really not as straightforward as it seems, especially if I'm looking at my lucky hit chance bonus. Increases the chance of triggering lucky hits with your skills. So I believe that number is already incorporated into this at 42%. I don't know what's actually adding to my lucky hit bonus on my items, but still, my point remains. There we go. This will probably change some of that. Oh, it's still, oh, it's not there. Cool. So we would then look at our blight, and it's a flat 40%. So adding this in, not a 1-to-1, probably up to 42, even though this says 5% lucky hit chance. Also, the detailed information gives you an idea of what those intervals are. So you're not increasing it by a flat. It's not an additive. It's a multiplicative. I believe that's the right statement there. I'm increasing this percent chance not by a flat 5% on top of it to making it 45. I'm increasing 40 with an additional 5% into it. So kind of funky, kind of convoluted. All of even what I just said didn't make sense. That last sentence hurt me to say out loud, but really make sure you look at your lucky hit. Make sure you take a look at how this is playing into your characters, your legendaries, your builds, everything like that. Because I think, like I said before, it is going to be really crucial to knowing when Diablo 4 actually goes live, and we have a better sense for what the number crunch is like on this and all that stuff. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching here today. Just wanted to drop a quick little video on lucky hit, as I have very much overlooked it here. But as I've gone through the second weekend of the beta, I've kind of given it a little bit closer of a look. But if you have any questions, any concerns, by all means, go ahead and leave a comment below. I'll help you out if I can. Probably can't, but do what I can. But have a good one and take care.